we're going to today. We are going to 3 places that my mother and I love to shop at. And just take a guess, where could it possibly be? I mean, if you've been watching our videos all along, you've probably picked up on the fact that we love Royal Copenhagen. I mean, we love Royal Copenhagen so much that we both have a Royal Copenhagen bracelet and a Royal Copenhagen umbrella. We are super fans of Royal Copenhagen, and and for me, it all stems back to my grandmother. She had the most amazing collection of Royal Copenhagen china. Whenever I was in her house, I would just sit and just stare at it and just look at it, and I was just always in awe of the collection. So I've been collecting Royal Copenhagen for quite a few years now. And then as well, I've also been influenced by my mother, who's really helped guide me on, being able to really look for, certain patterns, and as well, maybe understanding if something is vintage or not. My mother's really helped, guide me along the way to really learn about Royal Copenhagen. So, we both are super fans. Now, the next place that we are going to go to is George Jensen. And, whenever my mother and I are walking through the George Jensen store, we are just in total awe. I mean, we just have to take our time looking at everything. The designs are just so beautiful. And then as well, near the Royal Copenhagen and George Jensen store, there's another store. It's called Illenbollehus. And there they have the most beautiful homeware that you can imagine. We have to go to that as well, for sure. So we're going to be going to those 3, and as well, there is a brand new cafe that's right next door in between Royal Copenhagen and George Jensen. It's called Royal Smushi Cafe, and it's definitely playing off of all the wonderful elements that is of the Danish designs, such as Royal Copenhagen and George Jensen. So we're going to be checking that out. And the Royal Smushi Cafe, it's basically it's of a really fun interpretation of smørrebrød, but instead they're making it into little bite-sized, kind of like sushi, but instead it's called Smushi. So it's a little bite-sized smørrebrød, and what's wonderful about it is you can really sample all kinds of flavors that way. So it's a fun interpretation, and I can't wait to check it out. So let's get started. Now I'm going to the George Jensen living section. I'm in the living section of George Jensen right now. So cool. It's beautiful. Right now I'm going upstairs to the silverware and cutlery section of George Jensen. So now I'm upstairs to the George Jensen cutlery section. Here we have an enormous teak table setting of the George Jensen tableware.
here are the tools that George Jensen still uses today. So now I'm coming downstairs and I'm going to be leaving the George Jensen store Postråd. I'm about ready to go into Copenhagen, can't wait. And I was just in Copenhagen. Now I'm at the Rådhuspladsen and lighting seems really, really pretty, so I thought I'd film it now. And across the street is Tivoli. I'll zoom in so you guys can see it. There's Tivoli across the street from Rådhuspladsen. And it's always construction, it seems like, around here in Copenhagen, so I'm sure it's for another train station.
Okay, so we just went through Copenhagen real quickly, and we also went into the Royal Smushi Cafe. Now, I honestly tried looking for some smooshies that were like me. I was hoping they were going to be like, I don't know, kind of like when you go to a bakery and they have the baked goods out on display so you could see it. I was thinking I might be able to do, maybe at least film that for you guys, but the best I could get was, I noticed that where the kitchen area is, they had some trays of smooshies that they were going to be bringing out, and that's the reason why there was a plastic wrap around it, because I think they were just taking it out. Otherwise, I probably would have had it. So the next time I go to Royal Smushi Cafe, I'll definitely will be, hopefully my mother and I will be able to go there and have a lunch there, and then really be able to sample the different types of smooshies, and we'll be able to show you guys that. So, okay, so as you can see, I was able to kind of like stroll through George Jensen and really look at all the designs. And that was because actually I didn't have any family members with me. I was able to take my time and just kind of walk through there. And I was just like in awe. Now, the people there that I was speaking to, they were really super nice to me, and I was able to get a few things to show you guys. And one is that they have an event that's going on September 24th, so you guys might want to check it out. I'll put this closer to the camera for you guys to see it. And then I was able to get this little booklet, and it's of different gifts that you could give to your family members. And I'll flip through the pages for you guys. This is of their sterling silverware, this booklet, and it's of their famous patterns that they've made over the years. So I will put this closer to the camera for you guys so you guys can check this out as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed our video today. I really had an awesome time visiting Royal Copenhagen, Royal Smushi Cafe, George Jensen, and of course, Illenbollerhus. So I will be posting some more videos of my excursions through Copenhagen and Iceland, and I'll put all the links down below of where I went to in this